In this world, there are literally so many hairstyles to choose from, but why do these YouTubers decide to go bald? So yeah guys, let's start with the most important person here.
fouseyTUBE!
Okay, obviously we are approaching fouseyTUBE here. As a lot of you may know that fouseyTUBE doesn't really have hair, and I guess most of you probably thinking that he has hair loss problems, so that's why he's bald, but that's not the case here. If you actually look at his older videos, he did have a little bit of hair on his head, and I found out that it's just in this 2015 that he started to go fully bald, which he also made an experiment video on to see whether people do care about it or not. A really cool video with over 7 million views. You can go check it out after if you haven't seen it yet. But then again, all in all, I still haven't specifically tell you the reason why he's bald. So here's a bit about Fousey. Basically, I think he was born with curly hair, and I found this out in one of Roman's video. He told him that he used to have like a huge fur on his head, and obviously curly hair doesn't always fit a person, so he cut it short and straightened it out. Now here's an old picture of Fousey. Now here was what surprised me. Specifically in this picture, the caption of the picture says this: "Ever wonder what I look like with hair? This is me in college before my mood medications made me lose all my hair. That's why when anyone make a bald joke, it don't affect me. I lost it through my battle for happiness, and now I'm roaring." See, if he didn't post that picture, I wouldn't know why he went fully bald. But then again, this touched me, and I guess a lot of people, you can say he's this or he's that, but he's doing everything he can battling for his happiness, and it is a very positive message. We can only live once, so fight for your happiness. Now moving on to number 2 here guys, obviously it's RomanAtwood, everybody knows him, so it's a pretty big deal to talk about I guess. Now I'm gonna say that a lot of people knew how he got his head shaved, but my guess is not a lot of people actually know the reason behind this. Now I think it's better for me to talk, so obviously more people can know about this. Anyway, as of right now, I'm gonna present you the whole story from the beginning till the end. So Roman and Fousey have been following each other for quite some time now. They are good friends to each other, they did collabs and stuff. I do like both of them a lot, and some of you might know the story about fouseyTUBE at around late 2015. He was dealing with serious depression, he was quitting YouTube, then came back, then he quit again, then later on he came back again. I mean honestly guys, at the time he was like the most emotional person on the internet. Obviously he wanted to change, so then in the beginning of 2016 he decided to travel the world. Fousey hit up Roman, and most of you know they started up the Roman vs Fousey tour. Well, on one of the show he was trying to cut off Roman's hair, but for some reasons he didn't, and we didn't know why. Until the new vlog that came out like a month ago. He basically told us that the reason why he didn't cut Roman's hair was because Brit told him not to, and Roman gave him a look like Roman seriously didn't want it. So this time he was going to do the same thing, but his plan was to prank him and really cut Roman's hair. But yeah, most of you know the rest of the story by now. Now moving on to the last YouTuber on the list here. Like everybody knows, it's KEEMSTAR. We'll just go from there. Now KEEMSTAR is like the most famous person on the internet. I thought it was easy to do the research for this video, but really I was wrong. I couldn't find anything at all guys. There's no actual evidence or reason why he is bald, but all I can tell you is that I found a few videos that have bits and pieces, and in my head it came out to a conclusion that nobody should talk about KEEMSTAR's hair. Because if anyone have seen this video before, you might know why, but for those that haven't, basically KEEMSTAR was on battle cam, probably having some fun I think, and for some reasons, right, he literally started tearing up because there's a footage of his friend actually went around his back and removing Keem's head. So yeah, the footage was played to Keem when he was on battle cam, and he teared up seeing the footage. I still don't really know why, but just for this reason, please respect him. Don't say anything bad about his hair and stuff. Now Keem also has a pretty curly hair, and this is an older picture of him, but the only reason I can think of why Keem is bald is because he really got hair loss problems. It looks like he didn't choose to be bald because he wasn't so happy about it. Hopefully he's fine now, and to be honest, I do kind of like Keem. He's very entertaining, from his work on Drama to some of his Twitter videos and the baited podcast that he's working on. But yeah guys, that's it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thumbs up if you did. I plan to upload lots and lots more, so that's it. I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Still fast as fuck, boy. Come get some.
Even with you.